Guys, can we get a moment for yet another fan rule that died? Yet another fan rule has been broke. No, we will not get another. No silence, no nothing. Fan rules. Today is the day we declare fan rules are done forever. We're done with them. That out of the mind. It doesn't matter no more. Fan rules. Screw them. They don't mean nothing. They're fan rules. They're circumstantial evidence that points into just one direction favor. You don't take into account other things. I get why people might like fan rules. Trust me, I get it. You look at something and go, okay, maybe it makes sense. But until Sakurai, until somebody who works on the game, until Nintendo comes out and blatantly says it, fan rules are dead. Fan rules are over. No more listening to them. No more making things up and expecting everybody to just follow along with it. They're called fan rules for a reason. Fan rules are not the law of the land, okay? The law of the land. Is it lay of the land? Fan rules are not the law, okay? There's a reason we coined them fan rules in the first place. Yes, you might look at something and go, all right, we have all this evidence that points to just this one specific thing. But we're not going to look at everything overall. We're just going to say, hey, look, here's a character I don't like. And I have this weird evidence that somebody came up with. Not even evidence. I just have this point that somebody on the internet came up with. Therefore, it fits this special criteria. Therefore, it's real, right? Therefore, this fan rule is 100% legit. How many fan rules need to be broken before we get this into our heads? How many fan rules? Let's just go over a few of them. Over the years in the Smash Bros. Community, how many do we have to go over? Back to, I think, Melee is when it started. Everyone's saying, hey, third-party characters would be fantastic. Well, here comes Brawl, and all of a sudden, Snake and Sonic, they want to say hello, hi, we get it, Nintendo, Melee, Smash Bros. Was a Nintendo All-Star game. We get that. Then the future comes knocking. Hello, hi, we're new, we're different, we're in the future. Things change in the future. That's how things work. Things always change, things always evolve. Here comes third party, Sonic and Snake, boom, awesome. What else can we never have, right? How about Cloud for third party characters as well? These pipe dream characters that are never gonna ever happen. Cloud was untouchable, he was off limits. But guess what? Cloud actually happened. One of the best kept secrets in Smash Bros. Of all time. One of, my opinion, one of the best reveals of all time just because of how out there it was. Guess what? Cloud made it in. Let's go to Smash Ultimate. So many fan rules have been broken in Smash Ultimate. Ridley? Oh, what was it? He was too big, right? Again, Sakurai said that in the past. He's too big. But again, knock, knock. Here comes the future. Future's changing. Ridley's changing the game in a big way. Ridley's in. King K. Rool, he's irrelevant, right? Yeah, nobody knows who he is. He hasn't done anything. Oh, guess what? The future's back, and we call in, and K. Rool's on the roster. He ain't irrelevant anymore. That doesn't matter. People want him. That's why they got him on the roster. Great. Let's go DLC. Banjo. Banjo's to Microsoft. Makes sense. Would Nintendo partner with one of their rivals? I don't think it's a big issue. Never really was. Microsoft, Phil Spencer, they were on board with Banjo being in Smash Bros. That whole time. Going back to the Smash Battle for Wii U 3DS. They were on board with it. And then Banjo gets to happen. Who cares? He's not too Microsoft anymore, is he? He's on the roster. How about another one from DLC? Byleth, Fire Emblem. They will not give us another Fire Emblem character, will they? Byleth says hi. It's going to happen. It's a Nintendo game. They do what they want. They will make their roster. They will do whatever they want. We just have to go along with it. Maybe things we don't like. Guess what? You bought the game. DLC's optional. You don't have to buy the DLC. You don't like it, you don't buy it. Pretty simple. Moving to Fighter Pass 2. Sticking with the same rules. Assist trophies can't be upgraded. Spirits will never be upgraded. All this stuff can't be upgraded. And here comes Min Min. A spirit already in the game, upgraded to a playable character. How many more fan rules do you need to be broken before we get this into our head? Look, I've hated fan rules for a long time now. I hate all these new theories that pop up, and you come up with something, and it's like, well, I see this, and I see it in this way, so therefore it's correct. Nah, that's not how things work. You might have some evidence to pile up to support it. doesn't mean it's legit. Like, take Springman, for example. Not one time during the presentation today did Sakurai ever mention Springman didn't get in because he's an assist trophy. Now, you're going to say, all right, I'm talking about assist trophies because I'm a big Waluigi fan. He's been my number one most wanted character since before pre-Brawl, right? So, all right, okay, we see where this is going. This is going to be me talking up Waluigi's chances. Hold it right there. It's not what this is about. Not what this is about. Because on the flip side of the coin, right? The other side, I'm a realistic person at the same time. Just because Min Min, a spirit, they got upgraded, breaking yet another fan rule, just because that happened, does not mean we're getting a second one. I don't think we will get a second one. There's plenty of things that I would love to see happen, to be upgraded. There's plenty of things. But I can look at things realistically. Do they have good chances? Maybe the chance isn't so great. Do I still want them? Yes. I was watching Alpha Stoutland's video the other day. He had a great quote. I don't remember what it was exactly, but I'm going to paraphrase a little bit. It was something like, if we can't hope while we speculate, what's the point of it? Something along the lines of that. Alpha knows what the quote was, but if we can't hope during this speculation period, what's the point of speculating? If we're just going to go based on fan rules and circumstantial evidence, that Kako demon, the Mallow, remember that back from October? Where pretty much there was some, I think we know which one, I don't have the screenshots, but basically 2 Mii costumes were leaked, even though there was people that kind of came out and said, hey, I can't believe people are actually believing this stuff is real. Guess what? They made that leak back in October. Here's a point real quick. Not saying that it's real, not saying that it's fake, but do you honestly believe that Kako Demon Mallow leak thing, the Mii costume, do you really think that they would have had those Mii costumes made back in October? Do you think they would have had that for a second? And then Terry comes along, still nothing. Byleth comes along, still nothing. Now Min Min comes along, still nothing. Do you think 4 characters in advance, they already had these Mii costumes? Can we let that leak go? Can we let that one go? I don't think it's on it's been off its last legs. It's been rolling around on the floor. Somebody needs to help it up or just push it off. Just goodbye, get out of here. The point is, fan rules are being broken all the time. Min Min is just the latest example, yet again, of that happening. Now, again, she might happen, and I'm not saying the assist trophy rule. I'm not saying that's going to be broken, because I know some people are going to, you're a Waluigi fan, so of course you're going to say that. That's not what I'm saying. If you remember my words just a couple minutes ago, I clearly said, I don't expect it to happen, and just because we get 1 does not mean we get 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. That does not mean nothing. 1 is fantastic. I love that. Break all the rules. Who cares? This is Sakurai. This is Nintendo's game. They make the rules, not us. We don't make the rules. Maybe we can change it in a certain way if we really don't like something. But how often does that happen? Tripping? Yeah, we got that removed. Awesome. The point is, fan rules are done. We declared that today. We are over them. Any fan rules made up? Now that I'm thinking about this whole thing, is my fan rule? No, this is logic speaking. My fan rule of fan rules are dead? Nah, that's logic speaking. That's not a fan rule. Get with the game. Anyway, Min Min's on the roster. Great presentation. Overall, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Awesome. Reveal trailer. That was great. Had Springman at the beginning, like, yeah, I got it. Then nope, knocked out. Nope. Everybody else on the roster, except for what? We didn't get to see like Springtron or Max Brass, my personal pick. We didn't get to see Dr. Coil. What was up with that? Where was the DLC characters from ARMS? We didn't get to see them. Min Min makes sense. So some people, I've been seeing this as well. Some people say Min Min is the exception. Min Min is the exception to the spirits being upgraded, right? Because it was a personal request. Go back and watch the presentation. In that same sentence, in that same breath that Sakurai was mentioning Min Min being a personal request, he was talking right before that about Ninjara. He thought Ninjara would have been a great character to put in. Newsflash, Ninjara is a spirit in Smash Bros. As well. If that would have happened, guess what? We still would have had a spirit be upgraded, and that wouldn't have mattered for this special request. Who cares if it's a special request? This is after Nintendo comes to them and says, we're going to put an ARMS character in. And the ARMS guy's like, yo, I want Min Min. Great. And then they do it. And then, look, we have it next Monday. It's coming out. This is perfect. I love this. This is great. One thing I never knew, I never tried to click on this. Random fact real quick, off topic. When you're on the Smash Bros. Page, you can actually see the alternate skins. I didn't know this. Just click it. Look at that. That's actually really cool. I never knew that. Didn't know about the costume changes. That's really cool. I've been playing around with this. I've never seen that before. That's really cool. Back on track. Fan rules are dead. No more. Don't need to listen to them anymore. No, that's not a fan rule. Coming from me. That's now facts. How many need to be broken? I don't know. I hope we can get over this fan rule. Not going to happen. Whatever. It's all cool. In my book, I'm good. I'm great. I'm in a great mood. New Smash Bros. Fighter coming. There's a lot of games that are recently or about to come out for me that I'm just excited for. It's a great time. It's a great time. That's all I got to say. This video's over. Just like fan rules. Bye.